So I don't really see a lot of people talking about this, and I like to keep my channel on things of lore relations. Where there's anything with world building and character development throughout different stories, mediums, games. But I do want to comment on Mortal Kombat 1's gameplay, specifically with Kenshi. Again, I don't see a lot of people talking about this, or hardly anybody, but Kenshi, I think he might be a little OP in this game. I'm hoping not, and I could be completely wrong, and I love Kenshi, so I'm going to be playing him, period. But I would not be surprised if he receives a nerf pretty early after these test servers are done, or maybe even within the first month or two of it going worldwide. Um, the idea of him essentially having his own cameo without having a cameo it's kind of dope, but I'm like, it's gonna be something dangerous because this mug has a spirit, and I've watched this since day one when they first showed the gameplay, and his spirit can make different attacks that aren't the same, or they might be the same, like animation. They aren't dealt the same way every single time. And now with the new test screens that everyone are doing, I keep saying test screens, but anyway, the new test servers everyone's doing, it's been broken down that Kenshi has the ability where you can summon his spirit, and it's almost like a stance. And when you're in that spirit stance, you can't use your cameo. However, he is now your cameo, the spirit, and Kenshi can make attacks and then command his spirit to attack, and also hold it so that his spirit doesn't attack until he wants him to, allowing him to get chain combos. So I'm like, I don't think it's going to be that hard to get into a combo, probably use your cameo to chain a combo. Then if you're able to fluidly switch into your stance, now again, I haven't played the game, so I don't know if this is even possible, but if you're able to fluidly switch into your stance, have your spirit then be your new cameo. Meanwhile, you've probably used all of your cameos energy. It don't matter because you have another cameo you can just pull out, and you don't need to use them both at the same time. And then just utilize him until your spirit is done, and then bring back out your cameo. That's going to be a lot more pressure than anyone else can put on somebody, and it's kind of dope. I love it. Like I said, hopefully he's not really OP. Hopefully there is a balance here, but I wouldn't be surprised at all, because I'm like, that's some powerful stuff right there. My boy can just summon a whole spirit to fight alongside with him, and still has the same cameo everyone else does. But anyway, that's just my little tidbit. Again, I don't really make videos breaking down gameplay and stuff like that, but it is very interesting to see. And if we're gonna talk about lore, I can't wait to find out who this spirit is specifically that he works with. He has his own design, and that's really unique. He has more detail in his design than we've gotten with the older characters. And I made a video before where I said he looks like he's inside the Ronin mask that you can switch to an MKX with Kenshi. So maybe that Ronin mask is something that goes back to his older family. I'm not sure, but it is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and I wonder if the spirit is going to talk to him and actually have dialogue within the story that gives us more insight to the Takahashi bloodline. So see, there you go. I still talked about a little bit something with the lore. But yeah, I definitely want to say my little tidbit on Kenshi. I can't wait to play him. And I hope he isn't nerfed. I hope he's already balanced. But I know there's this time that it takes to balance off these different characters and all the cool things you want to do with them. So it's cool that they're pushing the limit with Kenshi. So it really feels like it's truly Kenshi. You're playing with somebody who's not only just a blind swordsman, but has the power to summon spirits, and still be on the same level with everyone else. You can still have a cameo fighter, but you feel like you're truly playing with Kenshi with that, and that's pretty unique. I guess the only way it could get better, and I don't know if this already been done or not, I need to watch some more gameplay, is if you can just fully summon his sword and just have Kenshi stand way off to the back end of the screen and just have his sword fighting for a while, besides just one or two moves. Maybe if they don't have that, maybe they'll have that in MK2, where you could just have Kenshi just sit down and relax while his sword is just doing all the work for him. But anyway, all right, it's good seeing you all. Thank you for tuning into my video. God bless. I'll see you later.